Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this series, we are going to be discussing the easy kill topics of the subject physics, because physics is a subject which should not be neglected upon and you should have enough practice and conceptual understanding. So I have made a video in which we will be discussing the topics and exactly what you need to study in this chapter, so that in exact that chapter you will be able to get the most marks out of it. So stay tuned and watch it till the end so that you never miss out on one of the chapters which can deteriorate your preparation. I have placed them in a correct order, and make sure you focus these chapters first, because these are the chapters which, as the title goes, easy kill. If you target them first, then you will be able to make the most marks out of your paper. Easy kill topic number 1 is current electricity. Current electricity is one of the most important chapters. It is important because almost 3 questions come in every paper. As you know, 3 questions is not a joke, as it can sum up to 10% of your overall paper. So if you are able to attain 10% by just studying one chapter, then you should never skip it, right? The most important thing in current electricity, the subtopics are circuit analysis and formulas. For circuit analysis, you need to have enough practice. For that, I recommend you to use the book H.C. Verma, or you can also do something that you can refer previous year questions. But make sure to practice a lot of problems. If you have less time and you are not able to complete many problems from HCV, then make sure to do the last 20 questions of HC Verma, because that way you will be able to get an idea what type the circuit analysis problems will come like. To know how exactly to use the book HCV for your physics preparation, you can refer my video Important Books I Study to Get into IIT. I will give you the link in the description box or in the iCard. So make sure to check out that video so that you know the exact way to study HCV before your JEE mains, because HCV is one of the most important books for your JEE mains preparation. Easy kill topic number 2 is semiconductor. All of us know semiconductor is a very easy chapter, but we still tend to neglect it. But because we neglect it, we lose out on that one question which definitely comes. Semiconductors is a chapter from which one question definitely comes, and it can account a lot of marks in your overall paper. So make sure to not skip that chapter. To study this chapter, you need to go through the concepts from NCERT and also do previous year questions, because from previous year questions you will get an idea how exactly the questions are asked. So formulas, NCERT and previous year questions for this chapter will do the best for your preparation. Topic number 3 is mechanics. Mechanics accounts up to 35% of the paper. Let us take it like this. Kinematics, we know as such, circular motion, work power energy, center of mass and rotation. From every chapter, around 1 to 2 questions come. On an average, totally 8 questions come from mechanics. So of course, even if your 11th is weak and you have neglected mechanics, you should not be doing that for your overall JEE mains paper, because mechanics is a topic from which a lot of questions come. So if you missed out on something in 11th, then make sure to start preparing for mechanics right now. For mechanics, the most important thing is you prefer concepts and also do numericals. By doing numericals, you will have a grip on the subject and the concept itself. In that way, you have to do numericals and also keep revising the theory. For numericals, I will prefer HCV. But exactly as I told, for other chapters, if you have less time to do HCV, then make sure to do the last 20 questions in HCV. Along with the last 20 questions of HCV which have deep conceptual problems, you should also do previous year questions, because as I already told you, previous year questions will give you an idea of the overall paper. Make sure to do it chapter wise for mechanics, because in mechanics the most important thing is being able to solve the problem. If you are not able to solve the problem, then your overall confidence in the paper will go down. So make sure to do previous year questions and have an overall idea of the paper. Easy kill topic number 4 is electromagnetic waves. EM waves is of course a topic for mains, and one question will definitely come. Like semiconductors, many people tend to neglect it. But you know, one question can make a lot of difference in your rank. So make sure to do that chapter. In EM waves, the most important thing is learning formulas. As it's a memory based chapter, you need to make sure to learn the formulas and keep revising them. The most important formula is the relation between E, B and C. Also, the direction in this is also important. So make sure to write it down somewhere. Like, you can make short notes for it if you have less time to remember stuff like that. If you can't keep on remembering, then make sure to make short notes. In that way, you will be able to revise each and every concept every day. To know how to make short notes, you can refer my video how to make short notes. I have given the link in the description or iCard, so make sure to check that video to know how to make short note. For EM wave also, you need to do previous year questions to get an idea how the questions were asked. The most important topics in EM waves are the wave equation of EM waves, polarization of waves, Brewster's law. All of these are so important that they are asked most of the times. So make sure to revise them before going to exam. Easy kill topic number 5 after EM waves is electromagnetic induction. Of course, it is one of the most important chapters, and to tell you, 2 questions definitely come from this chapter. And the most important subtopic in this chapter is alternating current. AC is a topic in which most of the times questions is asked. So this is something you should not neglect. In AC, the most important subtopics are power consumption and heating. That is the most important topic, and you should know how to calculate this. For that, you need to remember the formulas and know how to do circuit analysis. For that, you need more and more practice. So for practice, I will recommend the book H.C. Verma, of course. For this also, exactly like current, electricity and other chapters, you need to do at least the last 20 questions. But if time allows, you should do more questions so that you have grip on this chapter. Because AC is a chapter in which most of the times questions are asked, so do not neglect this chapter. Topic number 6 is modern physics. This also is neglected by many students just because they do not know the weightage of this chapter. Around 2 to 3 questions are asked in the paper from this chapter itself. The most important topics in this chapters are X-ray, photoelectric effect, etc. If you want to know the exact details of which topics are very important in modern physics, make sure to check out the video Important Chapters to Study for Physics for JEE Mains 2021. That way you will know for which exact topics how much you need to focus and how much time you need to give for each and every chapter, so that you will be able to score the best marks in modern physics. Now let me tell you what exactly you should do in modern physics. For modern physics, you should make sure to learn all the concepts, especially the photoelectric effect and also the formulae, and write it down on a special sheet of paper, and make sure to revise them just before going to exam. Also, you need to solve previous year questions so that you have a brief idea of each and every chapter and each and every topic of that chapter. That way you will have confidence when you go to the exam hall. Easy kill topic number 7 is communication system. Principle of communication is also a chapter which comes under the category of semiconductors. Here also one question definitely comes. So you should not neglect this chapter, because one question also can make a lot of difference in your paper. So for this chapter, you need to make sure to learn all the formulas and memorize the important details which are needed to solve the question. And also make sure to do previous year questions so that you will have a brief idea of how the questions are asked in communication system. And coming to the important part, memorizing the details, you need to know about the propagation of waves, especially the sky wave, ground wave and space wave. Make sure to learn the categories so that you won't miss out on any question in this chapter. Topic number 8 is electrostatics. Electrostatics, though a huge chapter, but remember, if you do electrostatics, you will be able to conquer gravitation as well. So if you study for one chapter, you will be able to solve the questions from 2 chapters. So isn't it beneficial? Because from one chapter reading, you can solve 2 questions. So those 2 questions will come, one from electrostatics and one from gravitation. So make sure to not skip that chapter. And yes, make sure you do not get confused between these points, like potential is negative and potential energy is negative in the forms for gravitational field. So you should not forget that and not mess up the preparation in that. Easy kill topic number 9 is wave optics. Wave optics is a chapter of which most of the kids are scared of. But as you know, wave optics is also a chapter in which repeatedly questions come. So you should not neglect that chapter just because you are scared of it. Make sure to study wave optics, and most importantly in wave optics, you should do YDSC. YDSC is a topic in which most of the times questions are asked. YDSC is so important because it is a research based topic also. Since YDSC is important, make sure to focus on it. And also, if you focus on Doppler effect, you will be able to target also sound waves. So if you learn Doppler effect, you will be able to solve the questions from sound waves also. So make sure to not neglect wave optics as a chapter, because if you study that, you will be able to target wave optics and sound waves. Thank you so much for watching my video. The next video will be on maths because maths is also a subject in which practice is most important and should not be neglected. For exactly practicing which chapters, I will be telling you the easy kill topics for maths. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and press that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any videos which will be helpful for your JEE Mains preparation. Make sure to hit that like button because that motivates me to make more videos for you people, and also share it with all your friends and subscribe to my channel for more videos.